I would have wanted to send you pretty pictures of my iris. Yeah. And to get an iridology report, and also, well, get a hold of Chris, my dear one. But Nature's Botanical Pharmacy at AOL.com is what I know. I saw that you give consults over the phone. Most of my work is over the phone or Skype. Yeah. But also into an email would be okay. Yeah, it would be. We get tons of emails every day, hundreds. So we're just a small crew, but we're getting to you. But also into an email would be much easier, okay, because she lives in Romania. Also, I saw that you send herbs, yeah, international. Yeah, we do. You'll be okay, sweetheart. Get a hold of Chris. I know Chris at Nature's Botanical Pharmacy at AOL.com, but better call in and ask Chris. There are some people that wouldn't tolerate a fruitarian diet. Yeah, I agree. There are some. I don't go the yin and yang type of stuff, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't say it because of that reason. But certainly, yeah, I did buzz you. What's a good email that they can send to? Is it Chris at AOL?
Well, which one? For Chris or for Jennifer?
Chris.
Chris is Chris at Nature's Botanical Pharmacy.
Chris at Nature's Botanical Pharmacy.
.com.
Okay, Chris at Nature's Botanical Pharmacy.com. Good. Okay, got it. Thank you. But just talking about yin and yang type of stuff, I don't go by their thinking. There's no question there's cold and damp, hot and cold, there's all kinds of things like that. But I can tell you most people are acidic, period. And I don't look at it that way because it can confuse you. Some people can't handle fruit because their consciousness can't handle it. Some people can't handle fruit because their lymph system's so bad they're scared of every little detox symptom there is. Some people's allergies, and they suppress their lymph so bad with antibiotics that they're in deep trouble. So they have to work themselves out of that. Yes. But so you start off with maybe one fruit meal a day and go 2 vegetable meals and stuff. I don't care. But you are going to plateau in detoxification. And when you know you're starting to plateau, kick it up with more fruit. That's all. Just learn that process. But if you need to dig deeper in your lymph, don't plan on vegetables taking you there because they won't. Anybody has seen more clients than me and Jensen put together, you're over 500,000 probably, or getting up there close. I don't think that you've seen what we've seen in terms of vegetable detoxification being superior to fruit. That just doesn't exist, and none of the great healers either felt that way. This is wondering. This is Sophie GI, and there's Coco. Wondering if you could give an overview of your upcoming class. Oh, I already done that. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me, please. Well, I'm glad to see that some of these are duplicates. Oh my God. If you've watched Brandon's latest videos, he makes clear distinction between a cleansing diet. Yeah, go ahead. I understand, I haven't watched these videos. But this is a detoxification thing. But I will still tell you that in a health and maintenance program, you still don't want to eat meat and eat all that stuff. You can. It's okay. It just depends on the level you want to do it. But if you want to go back to eating meat and eggs again, you're not going to feel good like you did. You're going to pus up again, and your lip's going to get stinky again. You're going to see acidosis occurring again. So it doesn't. There's no way to look around eating dead animals for approval because there's no approval to it. It is a crutch for consciousness or state of consciousness. It's what one needs for his lack. And when you have real weak adrenal glands, that's where you love to get your neurotransmitters from. Those people that are very weak mistaken meat for energy, and it is not. It's dead tissue full of neurotransmitters. Look at a piece of meat as dead tissue and stagnant blood. that's putrefying every second. Okay, if you think that's healthy, go ahead. Only healthy for balance in those people that are unbalanced in their consciousness. Huh. Yeah. Let me see. He has said numerous times that he's one of the best 10. All right, well, go for it. Credentials and experience aside, you're fat, man. Maybe you should unplug for a bit, take off 50 pounds. I could do that. Thanks for the comment there, but you didn't need to be facetious about it, mean about it, So why don't you unplug from me and stay away? You can say things like that, but don't be mean about it, because I don't tolerate people like you. It's too many people wanting to get well and stuff. This is about detoxification and wellness. All right, this is Archery 0720. I have a problem with my adrenals, my pools, blood pressure, and this is not norepinephrine, but normethanephine, and metanephrine is high. What it says is that is extremely high. You're likely very acidic, likely due to a tumor, but on scans it hasn't showed. Catecholamines is normal. Now I'm on 7 different meds. I tried to get off, but without success. Any suggestions? Holy crap! Oh, well, I'm glad I don't follow that sort of thinking anymore. You know what? Just detoxify your lymph system out. You're just backed up lymphatically, probably. And you just move your lymph system out. And get your lymph system taken care of. Get your adrenals up, your kidneys, because you're not going to move your lymph until you get your adrenals up. And any of these purines and stuff like that will come out of there. Dan Man. Listening to a radio show about this wife whose husband is in Afghanistan, and she had a 14-month-old child who couldn't lift her left arm really good. She brought the baby to the doctors, and they found a large tumor in the upper lung area. Oh, on a little baby. See this? Their solution was to give the baby... Their solution... Their solution was to give this baby chemo. A 14-month-old child. Well, that's what's going on, Dano. That's why it's very tearful here to see this. Matter of fact, the guy that said that just pissed me off. Why don't you come down here and heal these people up for me? Maybe you're so smart you could come down here and help heal these people up. Maybe you need to unplug. People like you just piss me off sometimes. We work so hard to help people, and you get jerks like this. Anyway, 14-month-old child. She then began telling the story of how the baby only lasted 7 months and then died, and how hard it was for her and her husband. Dano, we hear this all the time, man. I mean, it's a tearjerker, and the kids, I've said this to you all, Don't worry about me. Worry about yourselves, and everybody get themselves well. And this poor thing, isn't that sad? And this baby probably could have been saved. But, when you're 14 months old, now let's look at this case. 14-month-old baby, what are you going to do with them? This is the time where you're going to nixay on the old formulas, because those formulas probably just fed that tumor. High fat, high protein, are you kidding? That just feeds tumors. So, and you notice how they're so congesting, these formulas. Now, she might have breastfed, but I'm sure she wasn't a raw foodist on the diet. Same type of problem. So bringing acidic milk into babies only serves to clog their lymph systems. And, of course, you see the baby's problems with adrenals and kidneys now. You see that all over the place. Now you see the problem there. And this is a sad thing, So if the mama could get a hold and learn getting her body healthy now, get her adrenals up and get her kidneys up, because she stressed her man in Afghanistan, that's got to be a killer on her, and all these things, and then dealing with a baby and everything. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the man that had to be in Afghanistan, over there traipsing in a land far, far away that, in the end, I think you're going to see what's going to happen there. So, this is a sad thing. We see it all the time here. Poor thing. But this is chemo. Oh, wait a minute. 90% of the people survive chemo. Is that not sad? This is what we see all the time. Why would you give a 7-month-old baby chemo? So when someone's worried about giving some herbs to some children, anybody worried about giving herbs to children, medical doctors stand right up and give battery acid to children. There isn't an herb alive stronger than that. There isn't anything alive stronger than that. When you get in these high corrosive acids, ain't too much can survive them. You can drop our herbs right into chemotherapy, and it'll just tear them up. This is the problem we have. Of course, if it's a lot of base chemistry, it should help to neutralize it a little bit. But look at that sad thing, Dano. I'm right with you here, man. Totally agree, Dr. Morse, not just because it makes sense from an experienced healer like yourself, but I found this from my own experience. Everything feels better and works better when I'm high on your fruit. Yeah, I feel that too, in every way, but good fruit. It's like those oranges this morning. They were acidic, and Brenda got pains in her stomach from that because it was so acidic. And these were these great big beautiful, they were beautiful looking, big beautiful navel oranges. I ran home, was going to rip them apart, I'm saying, food, I found some food. Guess I shouldn't have bought them at Walmart, huh? Yeah, well, I had to go to Walmart, but still it looked good. And it was like, damn, man, you guys got some big muscles there, bro. IDM weight. Wow, you got a big boy here. I hope you're also, is oatmeal not okay to eat? Boy, I tell you what, bro, it's not a muscle thing, it's a starch thing. So it's just a fat thing and an acid thing. You might want to shift yourself slowly into pumping some green drinks if you don't want to lose those beautiful muscles and stuff. You're going to lose some of them, but if you shift into powerful green drinks with a lot of alfalfa, you might be able to keep those kidneys filtering and work on those. At the same time, kind of, tweak that human body of yours without losing too much muscle. You'd be in pretty good shape there. I love that you put fun in everything you do. Me, Freaky, sometimes people that are rude like that, I don't have too much to say about it. So it does sometimes get me because these people live on a world, they don't have a clue what life is, But on this site, this is about health and wellness. And man, if I was sitting here 200 pounds overweight, but, I understand all that. I understand each one of you going through your own problems as well. But what we're after is the knowledge and the ability of you guys to do this and have fun with this. We're all working on our own selves. But sometimes I get a little disconcerted. These people don't have to sit here and work through all these sad cases. The emotional drain here is not understandable by people like this. It's just incredible here to work with these cases, this day in and day out. You just saw Jennifer cry in there with a case. You just, terrible. So it does unplug you. So I love you, May Freaky. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great. I am doing great. Thank you so much. C1SCOM.